This is Lee Sterling of ParamountSports.com, and today I'm going to break down and predict a game. Should be interesting. Number one team in the country, Georgia Bulldogs. Do they keep rolling, laying 24.5 points, or will they maybe stub their toe and have a close game against the Kentucky Wildcats? Now, before we break down and predict this game, let me let you know what's going on at Paramount Sports. Well, we had a rare losing week last week, 6-7. Doesn't happen often, but we had a losing week. We're going to come back strong. We have our underdog shocker going this weekend. 3 weeks of games, September to Remember special, $397. Rest of the year through the Super Bowl, $13.97. That works out to about $60 a week. Or UFC, that's right, 5 selections, $57 for their pay-per-view. ParamountSports.com or 800-400-9741. Now, on to this game on Saturday. Georgia Bulldogs laying 24.5 points at home against Kentucky. Now, the public is going to say, take Georgia. They win the game 45-10. Win easy. But let's look a little bit closer. There's some things to think about. The Kentucky quarterback, Brock Vandagriff, used to be the Georgia backup. He knows their defense. There's going to be pressure on him, but, yeah, he's facing maybe the best or one of the top 3 or 4 defenses in the country, but he's going to be motivated. Maybe he was looking ahead last week. They were terrible against South Carolina. First week, they looked good against Southern Miss. He was spraying the ball around to his different receivers, looked comfortable. Maybe it was just one of those days here. So Georgia also in their opening game throttled Clemson, destroyed them. So you've got Georgia way up here, and Kentucky people thought was pretty good. Now people don't think much about them. So you got a line. This line probably would have been 18 points if Kentucky played well and maybe Georgia didn't beat Clemson as much of a final score as they did. Clemson had chances in that first half. They could have scored 3 times, but only ended up scoring 1 field goal. So last year, terrible for Kentucky. They got throttled by Georgia, 51-13. But the 4 times before that they played Georgia, and Georgia 2, 3, 4 years ago was incredible. Kentucky covered every single spread. In 2 of the 4 games, Georgia only scored 13 and 16 points. Their offense is good, but they can be slowed down here. And also Kentucky 15-11-1 against the spread as a road underdog. Kentucky's a better dog team than they are laying double-digit points like they were last week. So I'm going to go with the value play here. I think the line is just too high. I think Georgia wins 35-17, but I'm not laying 24.5 points here. I'm going to take Kentucky to keep it close for at least 3 quarters. You want to hop on board and start winning? Just one place, ParamountSports.com.